not often that you start your engine and you've got 981 kilometers of range.
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to Thai Auto News. In this video, I'll be reviewing my favorite Mercedes-Benz model, the CLS. However, this model will be discontinued after this lot finishes, so in this video, I'll be doing a farewell review of this model. But before checking out the CLS, don't forget to support our channel. We have just over 20,000 subscribers, so a long way to go. Need more support from you guys, and you can do that by slapping that subscribe button as well as the like and bell icon to be notified whenever we have a new car, truck or SUV review from Thailand. ขอบคุณครับ Alright, before starting to drive this CLS, let's talk about the background of this exceptional model from Mercedes-Benz. The CLS was first launched in 2003, and at that time I was kind of a BMW enthusiast. Mercedes-Benz was kind of still a bit for older generation buyers, kind of not that sporty or exciting. But this CLS is so exceptional. The first difference between this CLS model and the rest of the Mercedes-Benz lineup is the design, starting from the exterior. Since the first gen, the CLS had a very sleek design compared to the rest of the Mercedes-Benz models, and I think this is the main selling point of this car. I mean, you drive a Mercedes-Benz C-Class, E-Class, S-Class, they have a bit of a similarity across the range, but with the CLS, totally different. In my point of view, the CLS is kind of an antisocial Mercedes. You know, you expect Mercedes-Benz to have lots of interior space, headroom, good visibility, but you're not gonna get that in this one. Look at the size of this window, very narrow, car's very sleek, very low roof line, resulting in very limited headroom over here. You can put the seats down a bit more, but yeah, you feel even lower, very close to the ground. The seating position is very sporty in this one. Feels like a sports car more than a saloon. And even at the back, the seats at the back, there are 3 seats, but very bucket-like. Your mother won't appreciate the back seats of this CLS. Well, for those who like the CLS, including me, bad news is that Mercedes-Benz has announced that they will discontinue this model. So this is the last batch available for Thai customers. I mean, discontinue worldwide, not only in Thailand. So in a few years, Mercedes-Benz will launch as many as 40 new models. And if you're wondering whether they offer a car like this again, they will. Although the name will be changed, you won't find the CLS name again, but it could be included in the E-Class model range. Could be a special E-Class model with a anti-social design like this. So that's a good news. Well, another good news is that for this CLS 220d that I'm driving, there's a huge promotion going on, and this makes it a very value for money luxury car. So actually this CLS 220d AMG Premium is priced at 4.64 million, but for the sales promotion the price has been slashed by 780,000 baht, so this one will cost just 3.86 million. Over the years, the CLS has always been priced above 4 million. So this is the first time in so many years that it's being priced below 4 million, and it's even cheaper than the E-Class. In general, you have the E-Class, S-Class, and the CLS will be in the middle, right? But the price is now below the E-Class, making it even more attractive. Okay, so before taking this CLS 220d out for a drive, let's check out the interior design. Very nice, this one. Let's start off the interior design with this multi-function steering wheel. This is an AMG design. You do get shift paddles behind steering wheel, left and right. And the controls on the steering wheel is kind of a combination between touch and buttons. For example, this is the volume. Press that for sound. Hey. Okay. And off, right? But for volume, like that. This one comes with a Burmester sound system, as you can see. And you know what? Burmester is a high-end, I think German high-end audio manufacturer, and their home audio systems cost like millions, very expensive. Well, the one in the car might not be as good as the home system, but it's still better than most of the competition in my point of view, whether in terms of clarity or details. I mean, you don't even have to use a high quality file to notice the difference. You turn on the radio, you can already hear that you can hear more detail from the radio already. So imagine if you use a high quality file, it's gonna be really good in this car. In terms of display, you've got two screens, but they're connected, so becomes one long color screen. And don't ask about the resolution, it's really good, very good. Of course, this is a Mercedes-Benz, so this is something you can expect from the German manufacturer. High quality, high resolution screens. Okay, let's move on to the center screen. So home button. Yep, phone, radio, navigation, media. You also have a modes, lots of modes to play around. I mean, for the ambient lighting or seats. The ambient lighting is really spectacular over here in this Mercedes-Benz. You've got lots of colors to choose from. I mean, I think purple sky is nice. You can also use programming. They can change the color by itself, and you know, moves through every color, stuff like that. So a lot of things to play with in this ambient lighting setting. In terms of soft touch, the whole console is covered with leather, but over here you've got an area for, this looks like a speaker grill. I like this wood grain on the console. See, really nice. Also get some chrome trim over here as well. So a lot of I'm sure chrome or aluminum but yeah, so nice contrast, you know, dark and silverish. Moving down, these are controls for the air conditioning system, which is nice. With buttons, it's easier to use while you concentrate on driving, on looking at the road. Some more controls down here. Moving down again, this wood veneer is really nice. Put it up and you get some charging facility. One USB-C 12-volt outlet. This thing is quite whoops. This thing is quite sensitive, sorry. So over here, wireless phone charger, 2 cup holders, as well as, whoops, let me get the key. Yep, remote. You can charge your remote there as well. There's a that, I guess. Phone inside, but my phone doesn't have wireless charging function. It's a cheap phone. Okay, bring down touchpad over here. This is the dynamic select control, so you can choose driving modes: comfort, eco, sport, individual. Moving down to center, you got closet style as usual, Mercedes-Benz. Not too much space over here, but you do get 2 more USB-C ports. Controls for the power seats are really nice in the CLS, as you can see, with 3 memories, and there's an additional lumbar support control somewhere, yeah, down there, so 1 more there. While I can kind of deal with this seating position in the CLS, one thing I really don't like is the footwell. I mean, accelerator, brake pedal, but there's no footrest. That's kind of yeah, there's an area for putting your foot on, but it's not comfortable at all. Kind of, I never got used to this thing. I mean, after like 1 week of driving this car, still I don't like this at all. Never got used to it. So maybe if Mercedes-Benz can, I don't know, put a decent footrest there, maybe it could help. I'm not sure. Okay, let's check out the back seats. Well, as mentioned, can you see it's really bucket seats for the rear passengers as well. So I think your grandmom or elders won't appreciate this so much. It's more or less like an adventure for old people to get in and out of this CLS, I think. Well, let's check out the space. The driver's seat has been adjusted to my height. I'm a 6-footer. Well, in terms of leg room, at least there is a little bit of leg room, not too much. But again, for a 6-footer, there's not much headroom over here due to the low roof line. Let's see what we have here. Armrest, nice. Store stuff over here, and you got decent cup holders. This is nice, so you can put your arm and hold your drinks at the same time. Like that. Well made. This is really nice actually. Down here we got 2 air vents, similar design with those up front, as well as a small compartment. Open it up, get 2 USB-Cs over here, as well as an ashtray. So you don't get ashtrays a lot, in many cars these days, but this one still comes with an ashtray, so kind of shows you perhaps this is more like a corporate or mafia, a little bit of a mafia car. Same touch as the ones in front. You also get a Burmester loudspeaker at the rear. But again, the touch in this door panel isn't as soft as I would like. It's kind of a firm touch. So for those looking for a really plush interior, maybe the CLS might not be the choice for you. A lot of hooks over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you can hang coat or some stuff over here as well. And although this is a 5-seater, so there's a headrest here, so the middle passenger will have to deal with this very large center tunnel. Before getting on the highway, let's talk about the size of this CLS. Well, remember I said this CLS sits between the upper S class and the E class. That's because this car is really long. The length of the CLS is almost 5 meters with a wheelbase of almost 3 meters. Comes with agility control as well as a comfort AMG suspension, which is 15 millimeters lower than the standard comfort suspension. Well, if you think this car might handle badly in tight spaces, here is a very narrow U-turn below the bridge. No problem, I think the agility control offers you a really sharp turning performance at low speeds. Well, the turning circle of the CLS is claimed at 11.9 meters, so I think it's okay for a car that's this long, 5 meters. Well, having said that, this one comes with the AMG Comfort package. You know what? It's not that comfortable. You still feel that this is a firm suspension, by nature. It's just that, okay, the sharp cracks and bumps on the road are absorbed pretty effectively thanks to decent dampers, I think. But in general, you still feel this is a really sporty suspension setup from Mercedes-Benz. Four-link suspensions in front, so that's like a double wishbone, I think. Suspension up front and 5-link suspension at the rear. There are stabilizers both front and rear. Okay, we're on the highway right now. Let's talk about the powertrain. The CLS 220d comes with 48 volt mild hybrid 2-liter turbo diesel engine capable of pumping out 194 horsepower at 3,500 RPM as well as 400 Newton meters of torque from 1600 RPM up to 2800 RPM. The engine is mated to a 9-speed automatic transmission, the 9G Tronic transmission with shift pedals on the steering wheel. Acceleration from 0 to 100 is claimed at 7.5 seconds, and this one will go right up to 235 kilometers per hour in terms of top speed. Well, speaking about the performance of this diesel mild hybrid, I think it's plenty enough for day-to-day driving as well as for some sporty driving as well. We have a sports mode which can be activated through this small dynamic select button over here. Okay, let's try the sport mode. Shifting up at 4,000 ish. Yeah, it's quick. So for daily driving, no problem with this diesel engine. And you know what? The fuel economy being a diesel with the 48 volt hybrid system, it's super economical. Well, at the start of the video, told you that this one will do almost 1,000 kilometers on a single tank with a 66 liter tank. Well, I think it will do more than 1,000 kilos if we keep on going at highway speed for a long distance. Well, as usual, I'm in sport mode, and the gear position is really tiny. Mercedes-Benz always does this very small D6 down here in the lower part of the driver display. And up here we got the speed. Instead of putting like the gear position up here like a big one, always down there. I think the CLS is more or less a cruiser, high-speed cruiser, perhaps for long distances, for the highway, not for the track or for winding roads. Because you know what? It's really long, as mentioned, 5 meters, 3 meter wheelbase. Not the type of car you want to do a lot of zigzag driving with. But yeah, for cruising and for looking cool on the road, people would notice you. Yeah, CLS does the job. Actually, I feel like this is kind of a mobster car character, you know. You've got like all tinted windows. Yeah, can qualify as a decent mobster or mafia car. Being a German car, you can also be sure that the brakes are pretty good too. This one comes with all sorts of braking and stability functions, as well as ADAS. So, yep, 4 million baht price range, you're gonna get everything. There's also a 360-degree camera with high resolution images. And again, I'm cruising on the highway, and yeah, this feels it, you know. CLS it's a badass cruiser. Well, before ending the video, I've got to say that if I had to pick one Mercedes-Benz model, it's gonna be the CLS. Whether it's the first gen, second gen, or even this last third gen model, this is kind of my favorite model from this Mercedes-Benz lineup for the last 20 years. So this brings us to the end of our farewell review of this model. Hopefully in a few years Mercedes will come up with another mobster looking or badass looking saloon like this one. Okay, that wraps up our review of the CLS 220d. If you enjoyed the video, please support our channel. Hit that subscribe button, as well as the like and bell icon to be notified whenever we have a new car, truck or SUV review from Thailand. That's all from me today. สวัสดีครับ